Hey, I just saw your husband carrying a suitcase. Are you guys going somewhere? He's going to Colorado for a business trip. You probably saw him getting ready for it. Oh, isn't Colorado where they have springs? Does he know what hotel he's staying at? I think he told me the Academy Hotel. Why do you ask? Doesn't that hotel have a big pool? I've never been, so I don't know. Hot guys and pools. That sounds amazing. What are you saying? Your husband is very good looking, you know. Is he? Yes, he is. The mom friends talk about how hot he is. I had no idea. I wanted to marry a hot guy too. You're so lucky, Emily. I think your husband is a very nice person, though. He's sleek and has a beautiful smile. Then let's trade husbands. Excuse me, you're kidding, right? Maybe only half joking. Don't say such weird things. There's no way we can just swap partners. I know. Don't get so mad. It's because of what you said. Fine, forget it. It must be rough having such a hot husband. You must have a lot of rivals. No, we're already married, so there are no rivals. My husband isn't the type to go off with another woman either. How can you be so sure? If he's surrounded by women, who knows what could happen? I don't think my husband would do anything. I know that's what you want to believe, but you never know what would happen if he encountered someone prettier than you, Emily. I'm sorry, but what are you trying to say? Sorry. Did I make you mad? I just wanted to simply say that your husband is great. That's all. Can you not say it like that? You're creeping me out. Well, you can only act high and mighty for now. Huh? Well, I know your husband is staying at the academy, so now I have to get ready. Ready for what? I can't tell you, but you'll figure it out soon. Are you planning something? I can't tell you. Just prepare yourself for it. See ya. A few days later. Hey, Emily, I'm at the hotel in Colorado. What? Are you on a family vacation? Nope. So, a solo trip? Well, solo for now. I don't get it, but enjoy your trip. Your husband is staying at the Academy Hotel, right? Yes, he should be arriving soon. That's good. Nothing will start until he's here. Huh? What does my husband have to do with this? We're going into the pool together. Huh? What are you thinking? I'm a woman who gets whatever she wants. I don't care if what I want is married. Aren't you married too? Don't do anything to betray your husband. Don't worry. It's not cheating if I don't get caught. Besides, I just like hot guys. It's not like I want a divorce. That's not the issue. If you lay even one finger on my husband, I won't forgive you for this. So, do you want to play fair? Shall I ask your husband who he prefers, me or you? My husband won't be fooled by you. We won't know until I try. Please don't do this. If you really put your hands on him, I won't forgive you. Oh, your husband is here. I have to go talk to him. Hey, stop. 30 minutes later. Emily, I've got some bad news. I'm at the pool with your husband right now. How does it feel to have your loving partner stolen from you? Your husband just arrived there. What? What are you talking about? My husband should be on a business trip right now. Didn't he tell you where he was going? No, he didn't tell me anything. Did you tell my husband to come here? Nope. It just so happened that your husband and my husband are staying at the same hotel. What? My husband is at the same hotel? How can a coincidence like this happen? You might not remember this, but your husband and my husband may have different jobs, but they still work for the same company. They've been working together a lot recently and have been going out for drinks sometimes. I didn't know that. I don't know anything about my husband's job, but just because they work for the same company How is that their business trips lined up exactly? This business trip was to decide the contents of a joint project, so they decided to stay at the same place. Really? I was shocked too. I was worried about my husband, so I contacted him. But then he told me that your husband is at the hotel too. Well, I'm glad that your husband came and saved my husband. This is terrible. I'm in a tough situation here. I'm guessing it's going to be a war zone from here on out. I can't have that happen. My husband is usually really nice, but it's scary when he gets angry. Isn't it your fault for doing something that upset him? You invited my husband to go swimming with you, right? What? How did you know? I heard that you told him just for tonight. Forget about your wife and let's have a passionate night. Did you hear that from Joe? He told me everything. Also, don't call my husband by his first name. This is bad. Yeah, you're in big trouble. What? Your husband is really mad that you tried to cheat on him, you know? No way! Has he not told you yet? No, he hasn't. Oh no, I see him at the front desk. He really was planning to stay here. It's absolutely hopeless now. Yes, it is. Best case scenario is he lets you off the hook after a lecture. Please tell your husband it was just a misunderstanding. It's too late now. I don't know what's going to happen to you, but you should have a talk with your husband. No! A few days later. I'm getting a divorce. I have to leave my home. I don't know what I'm going to do. I heard from my husband that you had a huge fight afterwards. Divorce is too cruel. It's not like I physically cheated on him. Why can't he just let it go? Was there another incident like this that happened before? What? How did you know? Even if you tried to cheat but failed to do so, I don't think this one incident would lead to a divorce. So you have done something like this. Can you not say it like that? All I've done is go to host clubs and hired younger boys to play with. No wonder why your husband doesn't love you anymore. My husband wants me to return all the money I spent without his permission. And my son says he doesn't want to see me for the rest of his life. That's understandable. Wouldn't you hate it if your mother was flirting with all kinds of guys? I wasn't flirting. It's just that I'm attractive. Men are crazy for me, so it can't be helped. Where's this confidence coming from? At any rate, I'm glad that I don't have to get involved with you from now on. What are you talking about? I'm single now. I'm going to attack even more from now on. Attack who? Joe, of course. Can you stop? You won't be able to steal him away. That's not true. He didn't seem bothered when I invited him to the pool. My husband doesn't show his emotions. Deep down, he didn't like what you were doing. That's what you want to believe. The look on his face was definitely one that showed interest in me. Well, we're all love rivals now. So let's fight fair and square. Hey, can you please just stop messing with us? A few days later. Eliza, can you please stop following my husband around? He's getting annoyed by it. That's not true. We even exchanged phone numbers. That's because you stole my husband's phone, right? That's what he told me. Joe is a bit shy, isn't he? But he's been reading my texts. He reads them, but he doesn't respond. Maybe he still feels guilty about it. He's going to be all over me soon. How can you be so sure? That's because I'm more attracted and more beautiful than you. And I'm also 3 years younger. Men always love beautiful and younger women. Just please stay away from us, or else you'll regret it. What is that? A threat? No, this is a warning. If you keep this up, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You can't change my mind. I've locked onto Joy already. Maybe we'll go to a hotel together soon, just the two of us. Are you seriously saying that? Of course I am. I'm sure he'll readily accept an invite to go to a hotel with me. I'll ask him out on a date right away. Hey, Elisa, no. A few days later. Hey, didn't you say Joe was getting home late today? Yes, he said he was working overtime today. Why? So that's what Joe told you. Are you trying to steal my husband again? Of course, Joe and I are fated to be together. Your head is up in the clouds. You've gotten even crazier since your divorce. What do you mean even crazier? You make it sound like I was crazy before. You were crazy. If you were a sane person in your right mind, you wouldn't think of stealing my husband, right? Emily, you don't understand. Love is fueled by barriers. That's what makes it so special. I don't understand what you're saying. It's like you've got no brain in your head. That's rude. Of course I have a brain. Anyways, listen to this. I've made plans to go to a hotel with Joe today. Our bodies become one tonight. How do you feel about that? I'm stunned. You really don't know when to quit, do you? Why don't you panic a little? Are you that confident that I won't be able to steal your husband from you? Of course I'm confident. Well, that's too bad. We're going to a hotel tonight. This time, Joe texted me that he's going to meet me there. You shouldn't go to the hotel. You're just scared of getting your husband stolen. I'm going to make Joe mine, no matter what. So you better get ready for a divorce, Emily. A few hours later. Emily, I wanted to ask you something. Is Joe at home? Yes, he just got back. Huh? We had plans to meet today. Why did he go home? He never said he was going to your place, did he? He said he'd meet me at our meeting place. That's what he texted me. But did he actually say that he was going? I was so fed up with you, so I called your parents. They should be arriving soon. What? My parents? You're kidding, right? Nope. I thought my husband would be in danger if I left him alone. So I talked to your parents about it. Wait a minute! How do you know my parents' contact information? Remember how your ex-husband and my husband work for the same company? So, you asked my ex for their number? Yes. I told your ex-husband that you've been bothering my husband, so he gave me your parents' phone number. My parents are both teachers, so they're very strict. They're already really angry that I got a divorce. If they get mad at me for this, they'll throw me into a factory. A factory? My parents told me that if I ever do something wrong again, they'll force me to live at my relative's factory and work there. My parents pay the alimony that my husband billed me, so I can't go against them. By the way, how far is that factory from here? It's in Hawaii. I'd have to take a plane to get there. I don't want to be forced to do manual labor in the middle of the ocean. We'd feel a lot safer if you went to Hawaii, though. Ugh, I just got a text from my parents. You need to clear the misunderstanding to them. What misunderstanding? They think that I'm following a mom's friend's husband. There's no misunderstanding there. You were clinging onto my husband, even after I told you to stop multiple times. No! Joe wasn't even upset I was doing it. Let me be this clear. My husband hates women like you. Huh? Women like me? I'm talking about people who are selfish. Someone who pushes her feelings onto others. Besides, my husband is not interested in younger women. He prefers older, more mature women. He doesn't like overconfident women like you who are clingy and persistent. I'm not overly confident. I'm just beautiful. Really? I've heard your dad call you an ugly clown woman. Clown woman? I think he's saying your makeup makes you look like a clown. Also, my husband said that you shouldn't wear short skirts and tops that reveal cleavage. Huh? He said looking at you made him nauseous. You're kidding, right? Joe was checking my body out. You were dressed so inappropriately for your age, so he couldn't help but look. He says it was very painful to see how desperately you were trying to appeal to him. That's so cruel. So everyone was laughing at me behind my back? Also, I heard from your ex-husband that this isn't the first time you flirted with other men. He said he saw the same thing happen with a different man before. But they told you that you were creepy, and you got severely rejected. And you couldn't live there anymore, so you moved here. I can't believe he told you all that. Ugh, opening his mouth just because we're strangers now? You're out of control. I don't know where you get your confidence from, but you're acting crazy. Why don't you think about someone other than yourself for a change? Shut up! I like hot guys. What's wrong with that? I don't care if you like hot guys, but it's another thing to cause trouble for others. My husband and I are still able to live happily as a couple, but if we get divorced because of you, how will you take responsibility? Doesn't that mean I win in that case? You divorce him, and then I marry him. Talking to you is useless. Oh, right. I've sent them over our text too. Huh? Who's them? Your parents, of course. Oh yeah, my parents are coming. I totally forgot. Ugh, they're here. Are they in front of the hotel? Yes, they are. They're glaring at me. Well, have fun reflecting on your actions in Hawaii. Why is this happening to me? Afterwards, Elisa was forced to move back to her parents' house. Then they sent her off to work in the factory in Hawaii. Later on, her parents came to apologize. They said that she would never contact us ever again. I'm very glad her parents were nice people. Currently, Elisa is working hard to pay back her parents who paid for her child support when she had no money. Elisa's parents say they'll keep her working for a few years. Meanwhile, my husband got a new job, so we decided to move. We will now be able to live in peace.